Well, one more time, people. The modal verbs in English. First, we're going to start with the modal verb of should. Okay, should. What is should basically? It is used for advice, obligations, and probability and expectation. Okay, you can read here the examples. Well, as I was discussing you people, probability and expectation. Listen to number one. A ticket to Paris should cost a lot. Being honest, it's not that expensive. It's around 20,000 lempiras, going back. You can go to Paris with 30,000 lempiras. You can go there. I'm planning it. I'm planning. Okay. I smell bread baking. There should be bakery nearby. Look, it's a possibility. It's a probability. This shouldn't be Mark's house. It's like an expectation. Okay? So basically, we use should for advice, obligations, and probability and expectations. Let's see here. We can use for advice or suggestions, as I told you. Your hair is too long. You should get a haircut. You should get a haircut. Go to the barber shop and cut it. Situations likely in present. Mary should be at home now. Give her a call. This is like an expectation, right? Likely in the future, they should win tonight. They are better. They are a better team. It's like a prediction. Oh, also, people, you can use it with the present and the past participle form, but I'm not going to get into deeper in this, okay? Or also, you can use it with a verb to be. You should be and the verb in ing. You should be wearing your seat belt, the seat belt in the car, okay? It's that thing for security. You should be studying for the test right now. Okay, let's see people here the grammar structure. In question, we just need to put should at the beginning of the sentence, okay? Then put the pronoun you, she, he, we, or any noun, and then the verb in base form. Remember people, the verb is going to be in the base form. You don't have to change it, okay? You don't have to change it. It has to be in the base form. I think you should, plus the verb. I don't think, well, this one. Let me see if I can put you a grammar section right here. Okay, right here. We're going to complete this quiz, people, with the use of should, okay? You should smoking. To stop, stop, or not.
To stop.
Stop.
Just stop, ¿verdad? So it's because the preposition to, you don't have to use it in this case. It's like with can. With can is the same. With could, with must, with all of the modal verbs, you don't have to use these two. You don't have to. Okay. Question number 2. What do you think I should to do, should, shouldn't do, should do?
Should.
People should understand, or to understand that the word has changed.
Understand.
Exactly. Number 4. Those children
Should.
Should,
Be
should, exactly, should be at school. Exactly, very good. And number 5, that motorcyclist be wearing, should or should too? Should, exactly,
Should.
should. Exactly, very good. Number 6, you pay 90 cents or 90 euros. Okay, well, it had cost more than,
Shouldn't.
shouldn't.
shouldn't, exactly. So let's see on number 7. If I won the lottery, I buy a car, I buy a castle. Will, should not.
Should.
Wait a minute. In this case, it's about the,
Will? No.
no, it's going to be should, because it here is in the past. If it here is in present, yeah, it will be will, because that's the first conditional. But no, we're not getting deeper on this topic. If I were you, I should not to complain. What do you think?
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't, exactly, shouldn't. Okay. Do you know the meaning of complain? You know what is complain?
No.
I know. Again, quejarse. That's complain, quejarse. Number 9, the teachers demanded that John should harder. Works, to work, or work?
Work.
Work, exactly. People, the verbs, when we are using should, they have to be in the base form. You don't have to add me the letter S, you don't have to add me these things. No. Okay? No. Number 10, Jack, get me a drink. Jill answered. How should I? Why should I? Shouldn't I? Get your own. Jack is telling to Jill, okay? Jack is telling to Jill, hey, get me a drink, get me a drink. And Jill,
Why?
exactly, it's why. Why should I?
Why should I?
Exactly, ¿por qué debería? ¿Por qué debería? ¿Ah? Get your own. Sí, lo mismo, Okay, let me check the answers. Yeah, all of them are perfect. Okay, look, 100%. Very good. Let's answer this part and then we move on. You should or shouldn't drink some water?
Should.
Exactly. When somebody is telling you that you shouldn't drink water, no, don't pay attention to that person. Drink water, people. You should visit a doctor. Shouldn't visit a doctor.
Should.
Should, exactly. You should visit a doctor. If you don't feel well, you should visit a doctor. Unless it's COVID. You be late for the school. Should or shouldn't?
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't, exactly. Shouldn't be late for the school. You should do more exercise. Look at the picture. Okay? Should or shouldn't?
Should.
The next one. It's like a car accident, right? You should drive too fast or shouldn't drive too fast?
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't. You should smoke or you shouldn't smoke? Smoke is like, shouldn't. Remember that smoke is like, the next one. You should or shouldn't clean your teeth?
Should.
Should, exactly. You should or shouldn't be rude to people? Rude, remember, is like aggressive or bad with people.
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't. Exactly.
Shouldn't.
You visit your grandparents? Should or shouldn't?
Should.
No, shouldn't. You shout in the class?
Should shout.
Shout is like a scream, like, that's shout. Yeah, 100%. Very good, people. Excellent, 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 excellent. Okay, that was the use of should. Now let's see our next modal verb, that is could. When can we use could? And what's the meaning of could? Could, people, it's basically with two meanings. Podría, that's a meaning, okay? Or pude, okay? Those are the meanings of should or could. Also, people, could is the past of can. When you want to say can in the past, it's could, okay? Well, you can use could, people, for abilities in the past. I could play the guitar when I was a child. It's ability, but in the past. Okay. Another example of ability in the past, for example, I could sleep all day long when I was a child. But nowadays, no. It's an ability that I have, but I don't have it anymore. Do you have an ability? Well, you used to have an ability, but you don't have it right now. An ability that you had in the past, but nowadays you don't have it, that ability.
I could watch TV all day in the past.
Yeah, and now it's a kind of bore, right?
Yeah, now I don't like.
Yeah, that's a good example, okay. Also, we can use people, not only for abilities, we can use it for suggestions, okay? I could help you with your English, okay? I could help you with your English. Possibilities as well, but in the past, possibilities in the past. A lot of crime could be prevented. It's like in the situation of the country, many cases of COVID-19 could be prevented if people were using masks. Okay? It's a possibility, but in the past. Okay. What else can we use it? Oh, could. This is a good example of could. This one. For request. Okay? For request, but it's formal. Could you lend me this book? People, most of cases when we want to ask for a request or asking permission, we use can, right? It's like, can you give me that book? But if you want to do it formal or more polite, or you want to sound more elegant, you can use could. It's like, could you please give me that book? Or could you please help me? Could you please prepare something for us? It's like a request, but it's more formal. Okay, this is a good use of could. It's really common. It's really normal. This permission, but more formal. Could we go home now? Or, Mister, could I give you the homework later? Or, Mister, could you give me a second chance for the presentation? It's like permission, but more formal, more elegant. And the conditional of can. Yeah, this is actually the third conditional. I don't know if you know about the conditionals that we have: first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. But this is a more advanced grammar. This is more advanced grammar topics. Okay. Oh, and also exists the zero conditional too, or four conditionals. Zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. Yeah. But don't worry, they are easy. They are easy. And we don't use them to talk. We don't use them. Okay. Modal verbs. As I told you, people, the use of could can be possibilities, like you could have called first. It's a possibility. Or an ability, but in the past. He could read. when he was 13 years old. I could play tennis when I was a kid. Suggestions, we could go for the movies if you are interested. Oh, podríamos ir a las películas if you are interested. Like suggestions. We could take a taxi. Request people when you're asking for like permission or something like that, right? Request. Could I please have the check? Remember that the check is, this is a check. Okay. This is a check. Okay. Could I please have the check? Could you please give me hand? Give me the hand. It's like give me some help or try to help me. And permission. Could I take the exam tomorrow, mister, please? Or could I take it Friday off? That's something that I will ask soon. Well, again, the same things. Ability, suggestions, possibility, and permissions are the most important things about this. And also request. Okay, let me see. We're going to complete an exercise of good, sorry. Okay, let's complete this exercise together. Number 1. When I was young, I could or couldn't, I don't know. Okay.
Couldn't.
I couldn't play the guitar. It was too difficult for me. Exactly. Her grandmother was bilingual. She speaks both English and Spanish. Could, couldn't, I don't know.
Could.
Good, that's a good one. Yesterday, Peter do the exercise alone. So he called me for help. Could or couldn't?
Couldn't.
Couldn't. In the 1950s, people could or couldn't use the mobile phones. In the 1950s,
Couldn't.
Couldn't.
Yeah, they didn't exist at that time. Number 5. When his mother was young, she could or couldn't escape, but she can't do it any longer. So it means that she cannot do it anymore.
Could.
Good, but now she can't. We opened the door. It was locked from the side.
Couldn't.
We couldn't open the door. It was locked, okay? People, you notice that after couldn't we use the verb, but in the base form, we don't have to change it anything, okay? In the 90s, people could or couldn't watch TV.
Couldn't. Or could. Could.
Cool people, at that time I was watching television too.
Back in black and white.
Everybody, but we could watch it. Mary's grandfather played chess. Chess is ajedrez. This is ajedrez. Okay? And he was the best. Could or couldn't? Could.
Could.
In the 1945, people play video games. Could or couldn't?
Couldn't.
Couldn't. At that time was the Second World War. Come on. That time was Hitler playing with us. But they played chess. Could or couldn't?
Could.
Could. Peter played tennis last Monday. He had broken his arm.
Couldn't.
Couldn't.
When Anne was a teenager, remember that a teenager is a person around 14 years old to 18. She watched horror movie. It was too frightening for her.
Couldn't.
Last Sunday, we could or couldn't take any photos in a museum. It was forbidden.
What does it mean?
Prohibido.
Couldn't.
Couldn't. Okay, couldn't. Forbidden. Listen, forbidden. Okay, that's the meaning of forbidden. Okay, forbidden. Mozart could or couldn't play the piano when he was 5.
Who?
Could, yeah, it's Mozart. It's not us. It's Mozart. Check your test, people. And the results are all of them. Oh my. Oh, it's true. Sorry. I was watching this number. Oh my God, dyslexico. I was thinking that I was this number. 1990. No, not only 19. Oh, that was the problem. It's true. Yeah, sorry people for that. It's my fault. It's my fault. I accept it. It's my fault. But I look, everything is correct after that. Very good. So people, let's move on to the book. Okay, let's move on to the book. Page 98. Page 98, people. As I told you, our topic for this week is transportation, okay? That's our topic for this week, transportation. Okay, we are going to see first this schedule, okay? From buses, okay, buses from Lima to Nazca. Nazca, it's a place in Peru, okay? Lima to Lima, Peru, and Nazca, they are in Peru, these buses. Destination, Nazca, all of them are going and Nazca, right? Frequency, daily. So every day they go out, okay? Every day. Departure, it means the hour that they are leaving, okay? At the time that they leave. And arrival, it's the time when they get to Nazca. Okay? Oh, but they make some stops, okay? They make some stops, like in Paracas, Paracasica, I don't know, Paracasica. It's like when we stop in Teodolmo. Yeah, it's like that. It's like when we stop in Teodolmo, there. And at the end, we arrive where? To Terminal Nazca, because everybody's going there, to Nazca's terminal, okay? It's like, for example, that we are going from here to Ceiba. We are going to stop in Ceiba's terminal. Okay, and we are going to make the stop in Teodolmo. Okay, well, that's people Lima, from Lima to Nazca. Let's see the other one. Beijing to Shanghai. Oh, by the way, this is in bus and this is in train. Beijing to Shanghai. These two cities are in China. Okay. They are moving from Beijing to China. The time that they are leaving, these are the time. The time that they are arriving, this is the time. Travel time, 9 hours, 22 hours, 11 hours. Come on, 11 hours in one train. Wow. Air condition, yes, except in the longest trip. I don't want to go in that one. Okay, that's Beijing to Shanghai. Let's see the other one. Osaka to Tokyo. This is in Japan, okay? Japan. From Osaka to Tokyo. And now we are going in airplane. I want to visit those countries. The other side of the world, I want to visit it. Okay, the time that they are leaving, this is the time that they are arriving, and the frequency, they go every day, look, daily. Now, answer me the next question next to it. You have to write it. Find out the question. It's now 10 a.m. When is the next bus to Nazca? It's 10 a.m. right now. Right now, in this moment, it's 10 a.m. When is the next time to Nazca?
40.
At
1:40.
1:30. Yeah. 1:30. It's at 1:30. Very good. When is the next non-stop to Nazca? It's still 10 a.m. Non-stop means that they are not making a stop. Non-stop, look. So it means that they are not making stops. It goes directly. Directly they go. When is the next non-stop bus to Nazca?
40.
40. Wait a minute. At what time? 14, right? 14. This is like 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 2 in the afternoon. How much time does it take to get from Beijing to Shanghai on the train 1461? The time, how many hours? The train 1461.
2 hours and 7 minutes.
How many hours?
22.
22 hours and 7 minutes. Very good. Which train is faster? It's faster, people. Train 1461 or the train D31?
D31.
D31, okay. The faster, okay. It's faster, D31. What time does flight 2060 depart from Tokyo? When those arrive? The flight 26, from Tokyo. At what time arrive? 26. 26. At what time arrive?
At 9:35.
38. Exactly. 9:35. Exactly. It's just like an hour. It's like going from Tegucigalpa to Roatán. It's just 1 hour in airplane. Okay? Very good, people. Okay. Right now, we're going to finish right here because we already covered the grammar section and the other part. And we're going to connect again at 5. Okay? 5 o'clock.